5. How did Festus deal with Paul? Although Paul was clearly innocent, Festus sought to gain favor with the Jewish leaders rather than rendering a just decision. He suggested that Paul go to Jerusalem to face trial, knowing that would place Paul in extreme danger. This was a choice based on political expediency rather than real justice, similar to how Pontius Pilate acted in Jesus' case. 6 and 7. Why did Paul appeal to Caesar, and what precedent did he thereby set for true Christians today? As a Roman citizen, Paul used his legal right to appeal when Festus offered to send him back to Jerusalem, where he would face severe danger. By appealing to Caesar, Paul sought a fair hearing before a higher authority rather than leaving his fate to a biased local court. Paul's example shows that when God's people face legal or judicial opposition, they can lawfully defend their freedom to preach and practice their faith by making use of available legal rights. Jehovah's Witnesses follow this precedent when opposers try to frame trouble in the name of the law, using legitimate legal avenues to protect their ministry. Now we continue with the analysis of the box. Appealing on behalf of true worship in modern times. Question 1. What was the significance of the 1938 U.S. Supreme Court decision involving Jehovah's Witnesses in Griffin, Georgia? Answer. In that case, the Supreme Court overturned lower court rulings and acquitted a group of witnesses who had been arrested for distributing Bible literature. This marked the first time the witnesses appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court to defend their right to preach and pave the way for many similar cases in the future. Question 2. Who was Minos Kokkinakis, and why was his case important? Answer. Minos Kokkinakis was a witness in Greece who was arrested over 60 times for so-called proselytism. After losing multiple appeals in Greek courts, he appealed to the European Court of Human Rights, ECHR. In 1993, that court ruled in his favor, concluding that Greece had violated his freedom of religion. His case became a landmark decision for religious freedom in Europe. Question 3. How have Jehovah's Witnesses used the European Court of Human Rights, ECHR, to protect their freedom of worship? Answer. Jehovah's Witnesses have taken dozens of cases to the ECHR to remove unjust legal obstacles to their preaching activity. They have been successful in most of these cases, thereby setting precedents that protect the rights of believers not only within their own faith but in other religions as well. Question 4. What broader impact do legal victories of Jehovah's Witnesses have on society? Answer. As scholar Charles C. Haynes observed, when Jehovah's Witnesses win court cases defending religious freedom, everyone benefits. Their persistence in upholding their own rights helps safeguard the fundamental right to freedom of religion for all individuals, regardless of their beliefs.